3 years ago, I explored this hidden tunnel in Rio Rancho. Today, I'm back to see what's changed. But getting down here isn't easy. Loose dirt, steep drop, and a rough climb back out. Let's see what's waiting inside.
Tunnel runners.
Hello, my friends. Welcome. Glad to have you with me today. Today we are in Rio Rancho. We're gonna go explore a tunnel, an old tunnel that I haven't been to in a long time. So we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna have to go down here. It's gonna be real sandy. I'm on my Mooncool Pop foldable e-bike today. Nice bike. I like it because it's kind of small and kind of light. Because I have to descend this incline here that's real sandy. So I don't want to struggle, especially going up. Primarily it has a lot of sand, loose sand, and it'll be hard going up. Going down, it digs in. This bike has 20x3, so they're not like true fat tires per se. And there's a rut here. It's pretty deep. Okay, over here is not as deep here. Okay, we're trying to find our way to the entrance to the tunnel here, guys. Okay, so we're trying to find the trail that goes down. And down here it gets kind of steep, so I gotta be careful. Going down here. I haven't been to this tunnel, I want to say maybe 3 years. So it's been a while. I hear water, man. Okay. And there's the entrance, but I see they painted a whole bunch of stuff on the wall. It used to be, there was a lot of graffiti on the wall. Now they painted over it. So let's go check it out. Okay, kind of steep here. So let's give it a little bit of power. Oops, wants to fly. Okay, let's see if I can walk it. It's not walking. Okay. Alrighty, so this is the entrance here. Hello. Okay, nice and cool. Right there. Okay. Okay, guys, let's check it out. There's some mud here at the beginning. I want to try to go on the side if I can. I can see footsteps. So somebody has been in here recently. Okay. All Okay, guys, nice and slow, because I don't know what I'm going to encounter here. All right. Okay. It's really dark. All right. Okay. I think that's going to be good. Let me see. Okay. All right, guys, let's go in. Let's go in. I'm going to try to go slow, guys, as much as I can. And we're going to try to take it all the way in, except for when we encounter a lot of mud here and rock. So I'm going kind of slow. Try to maneuver through these rocks. And look out for graffiti. I remember there being a lot of graffiti here. Okay. This one's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a Frankenstein of some kind. And then there's like some ladies on the right side. Okay. I got my 360 camera, so this way I can turn it so I can show you some of the graffiti. But I need to clear this, all this mud, and I'm gonna have some water over here. But I'm gonna ride right in the middle of it. I don't wanna slide off. And okay, all right. So we're riding over the water, but up ahead is gonna be kind of dry. I don't know what this is. Okay. I don't know what that is. So we have some graffiti. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I do remember this tunnel going on for a while. It ends at some open area that is that has like little rooms. I just don't remember exactly. It's been so long. Okay. Some interesting graffiti. Okay. So I'm gonna go kind of slow, guys, because I'm looking for graffiti. Some neat graffiti. I don't know what this is right here. See it right here? On the left side. Not sure what that is. Okay. All right. And then we got this one here. I don't know what that is either. Some interesting graffiti here. There's a ghost to my right. And then I don't know what that is on my left. A fish with wings? I don't know. Some of these artists have some weird imagination, man. Okay. All right, so we're still moving. So this tunnel is big enough that I didn't need to bring my my tiny bike. I'm on my Pop, P-O-P. I do have That's pretty neat. I do have a video where I did a unboxing first impression, went over the components of this bike. I got more mud. Damn it. It's the only thing. It's going to be the mud here. Okay. Now I'll post that video at the end. I'm going to get my bike all dirty. I'll just wash it. But I think the biggest problem is going over these big rocks here. And I hope this mud doesn't go on forever. Okay. Also, I'm going to leave a link so you can get more information on this bike if you're interested. And also, if you decide to purchase this bike, I'll leave a discount code. And I do highly recommend this bike. It's a really nice bike. I took it into the Tijeras Arroyo. And I'll post both videos at the end just so you guys can have an idea if you want to get more info on this bike. And I already took it into a tunnel, so this bike has been in a tunnel already. Okay, guys. So, looks like I cleared the mud. Okay. So we're still going straight. I don't know what direction we're going. I want to say we're going east, but I can't tell you 100%. I've been getting some comments about safety on the arroyos. I do put a disclaimer. You know, I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know it's dangerous, especially with flooding. And I've talked a lot about the risks, you know, not only with flooding and water, but also with encountering people. You know, you're here by yourself and you never know. One time, a long time ago, I encountered a guy that was high on meth. He was extremely unstable and kind of scary. So he was saying things and he would go into these mood swings, you know, and, you know, I try not to agitate him. But there is a risk. So shit, I'm old enough to know. So I don't need to have people tell me I take precautions. I don't go in these tunnels when it's gonna pour rain. You know? My God. Okay. All right. For some of us, we're adventurous, and when we're in school, we used to go in these tunnels when we were little, when I was in high school, middle school. So some of you guys know that, but, you know, some people live a sheltered life, which is okay. But I have a sense of adventure, man. So that's why I come in these tunnels. So I come in here and do it for you guys so you don't have to, okay? At least. But anyways, enough of that. So we're still moving. We're gonna pick up some speed here. A little bit of speed. Because if I remember correctly, this tunnel goes on forever. So my camera have a 360 360 camera, which I do most of my editing where I can move it around. I do that when I edit versus, you know, pointing things. I don't have to point. As long as I'm recording, you know, I can get different angles all around me, basically. So it's just more work because I gotta edit. We're coming to more mud. I'm not even gonna try to, well, maybe here I can. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. You can tell that some water has come out through here. We're in Rio Rancho, so I'm not sure. You know, Rio Rancho is real close to Albuquerque. So one thing that I've been talking to Israel and is, expanding, going out of the Albuquerque area. So maybe. Okay, let's read some of these. Okay, let's see what it says here. It says, shut up, I'm mewing, American idiot. And then it says, you know who else is mewing? You know who else is mewing? My mom. Okay, whatever the hell that means. Okay, here's another one. Who are we? The voice in our mind or the voice in our mouth? Lunatic 8 2026. Huh, that's recent. Okay. All right, guys. Looks like I see light on the end of the tunnel, so we're coming to the end. Okay, so got a little bit more mud. I'm not even going to try to clear it. Just going to go over it. Not a lot, and then we got more mud coming up. I'm going to try to ride over it, guys. Okay. Just went right over it. So we're coming to the end. So if I remember correctly, there was a lot of graffiti, real cool graffiti, and there was like stalls, like rooms. There's a bat. I see a bat up ahead. Okay. And he's flying in circles, so he's not leaving. Okay. So lately we've been finding a lot of bats. All right. Oh, he left. Oh, it was not the end. The tunnel continues. Okay. So it's a junction, an opening. And that's where the bat went, to the other tunnel. So right here, guys. See this opening on the side, on top. There's a bat. Oh, he came out of that little tunnel to the left and went in that one. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to continue. This one doesn't go far. That tunnel on the left is too small. There's a lizard, 2 lizards. Hello? Hello? Okay, guys. Looks like we're going uphill. Okay. Hello? I thought I saw somebody move across at the exit. I see the bat circling. I don't think he's gonna leave. See what this says. There is no light for those who don't know darkness. And again, that's Lunatic, and he put that up on August 1, 2026. So that's kind of recent. Okay. All right, so we're going to continue to the end, guys. I see the light on the end of the tunnel. Looks like the bat came out because I don't see him flying anymore. All right, guys. I'm going to try to make it all the way to the end and see what it looks like. It looks like they painted over the graffiti. Because I remember there used to be graffiti, you could see it. And I see that they painted over it. And there was some really nice graffiti, so that's too bad. I don't think they should paint in the tunnels, man. Nobody can see it anyways. What's the big deal? What a waste of resources. Hello? Hello? Oh shit, there's an opening here. There's actually an opening on top. Yeah, they painted over it. There was a lot of good graffiti here. Okay, this is what it says. I'm sorry, Abby. I'm glad I met you. I'm sorry you met me. Alex. That wasn't me. Okay? I never met an Abby. All right. I see little paws prints. Okay, all the graffiti's gone. What a tragedy. Okay, let me turn my bike around. Okay. Yeah, they painted over the graffiti. Yeah, it's got, the top is open. Okay, let's see what it says. Does peace come when you find the answer or when you stop asking the question? And again, it was Lunatic, August 1, 2026. That Lunatic is very poetic. Okay, I see on the ground there's like there's this drawing of a bat. All right. So I'm not gonna record all the way back because you guys saw it, but I'll record towards the end, okay? So, and I'm going downhill because I'm picking up speed, big time. So, it's picking up a lot of speed, guys. I'm going real fast. Shit, I was doing 17. All right. This bike has hydraulic brakes, man. It's a real nice bike. So this is the opening here, and that small tunnel to my right is where the bat came out of. And some graffiti is still here. So. All right. Okay. Okay, we're going to try to go over this mud. Instead of trying to go around it, I'm just going to go over it. Trying to pick up momentum. All right. Still some graffiti here. There's mud here, but it's dry. So, oops. Okay, guys, we're on our way out. I want to say we're about halfway before we get to the exit. Trying to see more graffiti, so I came back on just for in case I see some graffiti that I missed. I see a lot of writing, but not a lot of artistic stuff. And I'm coming to the rocks again, so let's see if I can go around these rocks. They're big. There's some big rocks here. Okay, this bike is doing real well, guys. I have taken this bike into some shit, and I'm probably gonna continue taking this bike into shit. Okay, like right here, these rocks. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, these rocks. Okay, guys. At least I'm out of that section. But I'll probably come to more mud before we actually come out. Okay, we're going to see a lot more graffiti, and of course, as I mentioned before, most of the graffiti you're going to find at the entrance and at the exit of the tunnels. Once you start seeing no graffiti, that means you're way deep inside the tunnel. Okay. I was talking to a guy that paints over graffiti, and he told me that they're only told to paint over the graffiti at the entrances, not to go inside the tunnels. So that's why we see some graffiti deeper inside. Okay, so we're gonna kind of speed it up a little bit now that we know the layout of the tunnel. And it's good to be back to this tunnel, guys. I don't know, I remember seeing more graffiti, but it's been so long that it's kind of hard for me to remember. Okay, so we must be coming to the end because we see a lot of graffiti here. But I don't see light at the end yet. So, but we're coming back to more mud and big rocks. So, some big suckers, big rocks. All right. My bike. This bike only has one motor, so, but sometimes it's better with one motor. Really? Okay. Alrighty. I'm just gonna drive through these rocks. And now I see the light at the end. And there's another bat up ahead. So there must be a colony of bats in here somewhere. Okay, guys, we're coming to the end of the tunnel. And there's a bat circling. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. All right, we're out. You guys enjoy that trip in this tunnel? Okay, this is real steep. Man, it's nice having hydraulic brakes. That's a big plus on this bike. It has hydraulic brakes, guys. Let's go and see where the water is. I saw water over here. Let's check it out. I wonder if going, no, that's real steep. I was gonna see going over that hill. I saw a lot of water, but I don't see it anywhere. Where is it going? It's weird. Okay. Shit is real muddy here. Beautiful here, it's all green. Okay, let's turn around because there's a lot of mud. Okay guys, let's get out of here. Let's put it on 4. People walking So we're gonna wrap it up and load up our bike. I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this short ride into this tunnel. It was pretty nice exploring it. So until the next one, we'll see you. Bueno, bye.